What's going on, guys? Welcome to today's vlog. It is actually today, so we didn't vlog anything yesterday because, as I've said, with the ongoing stuff with Davina and that, and we had baby yesterday, so we weren't able to vlog anything because we can't until everything's sorted out, and then we can, you know, hopefully one day show everybody. But anyway, enough of that before I land myself in trouble again. Or, well, I didn't land myself in trouble. We don't land ourselves in trouble, but we kind of do. We can't, like, there's things we can say and we can't say and stuff like that. If you've been in that situation, you'll understand completely. But in another day of the ongoing saga that is, will we stay or will we go in the studio? We had a meeting today with the guy that runs the place, and basically we told him Sarah almost killed him, and we told him that it's unreasonable and unfair. Let me just get something out there because we had a couple of questions the other day on the vlog regarding unit space and stuff like that. Right now, at this time in 2021, you remember we went through the pandemic in 2020?
Yeah, that's right.
In 2020. A lot of people either got made redundant, left work, or worked from home and had a lot of spare time on their hands. A lot of people invested in stuff like the cricket machines. A lot of people stupidly invested in 3D printers and thought that they could do PPE equipment and all that, but because it can't be sanitized properly and stuff like that because it seeps into the plastic, if you don't know how you're printing stuff, a lot of people got rid of the 3D printing, but a lot of the people that do the arts and designs and crafts and stuff like that, their businesses have skyrocketed. But that comes at a cost and a premium to everybody else that's already currently in a studio, because you've now got people that have outgrown the spare room, have outgrown the living room, have outgrown the kitchen, the dining area, and they now want to come in units and spaces like this. So what you've got is, you've got these people that are coming along and saying to the people that own the units, well, how much are they paying for their units? And people, for instance, are saying, well, we only pay £150 a month. They're saying, okay, then I'll pay £450 a month. And then they're just basically, when the tenancy comes to an end after 12 months, they're saying, tatty Ferris, and they're going. So
you
do you know how rude that is?
Sorry. I know if you don't get my voice heard,
trust me,
I won't.
You get your voice heard.
Come on, finish what you're saying.
So, for those people, it's unfortunate. So we basically got in place that we want the rent to be stuck in place for the next 3 years minimum, so we can sort ourselves out, and then we'll look to upping the rent and moving forward, because the rent here is quite adequate at the minute. It's around £500+ a month, which is, it sounds like a lot of money to some people. For some other people it doesn't sound like a lot of money, but remember, there is no heating in here. We have to pay the rates, we have to pay the
but that's one of the things
the electric.
I've actually turned around and said I would prefer to leave it just because there is no heating.
Yeah.
And if I want to work more, I can't come in here with a baby with no heating.
I would 110% move from here, but the problem is there isn't anywhere for you to go.
There isn't yet, so obviously we're going to stay.
So once something comes up
with heat, they come up.
We've got it.
I mean, we wouldn't even bothered if it was a shell, and then we had to build like our own rooms and kitchen, and you know, because this is only plasterboard, so it's not like it's hard. That's basically just a box in it, then split in half, and then
yeah, it's not difficult what they've done.
But quickly, so Dave was saying we went to see the, I don't even know what you call him, the landlord. He's not even the landlord, he's just a guy that runs
manager.
The building.
Site or manager,
but
I think.
His words were that if somebody's coming here and basically started up a business and doing really, really well, if you go to him and turn around and say, you know what, I'll give you 3 times more than what they're giving you, he's kicking you out, mate.
Yeah, it was kind of
disgusting the way
it came across, and
but
it didn't go down well.
Well, I wouldn't say because yesterday was the first time I'd ever met this woman. Well, I'd seen her like passing, but never really spoke to her. And within 5 minutes of being in the same room, you could tell.
Friday it was, you seen her?
Yeah, you could tell the type of woman that she was. And this woman has just been constantly on Dave's case, like, for the last year. I mean, last year he almost had a mental breakdown because of her. And we brought that up to him, and he was like, oh, you know, you just seem to have a problem with everybody, don't you? And it's just like, no, the point is,
no problem with anybody in the whole mill.
It's not just us. You know, there's been like 15 other people that have got the same problem with the same
Sarah,
person.
I'll have to hold the camera, my arm is killing.
With the same person, and you know, and he's like, yeah, fair enough. Because he was going on like, oh well, you know, I could be telling you what he's done and stuff like that, and it's like, we're not interested in what somebody else has done or said. The fact of the matter is, if that person's come to you and told you that they've got an issue with this person and you've not dealt with it appropriately, then there's an issue. So it just seemed to be that every time I turned around and said, well, this is how it is, you're either going to deal with it and speak to her, or we're going to go and seek legal advice, get a solicitor, and then we're going to take her to court for harassment and, you know, just, I don't even know what the word is, but she's just constantly on his case, and it's affecting his work ability because, you know, he's constantly worried what she's going to do next, what she's going to come and say next, what's, you know, and it's just not a nice way to work. But yeah, I so wish that I would have recorded when we went in to the meeting, because seriously, I have never met a guy, this guy is married to a police officer, and the way he comes across, I'll tell you something, if his wife seen him speaking like that, the way he was speaking today, she'd be divorcing him, because that is just no way that you treat anyone. He turned around and said, you know, I just manage this place, I shouldn't have to deal with this, and it's like, no, you should have to deal with this. You've hired this person, and this person is constantly harassing us, and you're doing nothing about it. But anyway, I think we should just do like, we'll cover the full like thing, because at the minute we're just like really frustrated at the fact that he just sat there and was like, whew, letting it go over his head. And I just turned around and said in the end, I said, do me a favour, don't ever like talk above me like I'm 10 years old, because that really annoys me. The thing is, I think I'm older than him. that's a really sad thing. I think I'm older than him, and he's talking to me like he's talking over me. And yeah, just some of the stuff he was saying just was not right. You know, he was just, we just shut him down quite a few times and proved him wrong. You know, there's other units out there that have got exactly the same space as this, with heating and electric included, and it's cheaper. You know, as much as we'd love to go to one of them, it's not that we wouldn't, it's just too far away. Well, it's not too far away, but it's just distance driving. And then when we think about, you know, trying to go to school and then going back, and if I want to stay, then you've got to go to school, go home, come back, and it just ends up costing a fortune. So you may as well have stayed where you were. But anyway, enough of that. We're having a stressful day, and we'll get over it. But yeah, we're planning to stay here for the time being, and you know, Matt has had his warning that, you know, if this isn't addressed and this lady isn't dealt with in a proper manner and disciplined, then we will be taking it further, and we will. So hopefully, you know, we get something done about it, because there's a guy at the end of is he at the end of our corridor?
Yeah. And
he's an ex-army, and he suffers with, is it PSD it's called? PTSD. He suffers with that, and she was harassing him like literally to a point where he just couldn't take it anymore, and he even was thinking of leaving. There's been about 4 people left the studio because of her, and these people have gone to Matt, and this is what we brought up to him today. We know these people have spoke to you because they've told us. So, you know, you can't sit there and try and say, I personally turned around and said, do you know what, I don't understand your view. If we were just the only people in this building that complained about her, it's not just us. I don't even know how many there is. There must be at least 10, 11 other people in this building that have had issues with her, and they literally turn the other way if they see you come in, just because they try and avoid just bumping into her. But anyway, like I said, I hope, you know, he addresses it in a proper manner, which I'm sure he will, because, you know, it's not nice to see anybody suffer with mental health, and especially your partner when he's coming to work and he's ringing you and he's upset because she's just constantly on his case, you know. And if he don't do something about it, if it continues, then I definitely will be doing, because I won't sit back and take it. So anyway, I do apologise that there's no vlog, but I know all of you understand why there's no vlog. But anyway, you got some drama. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna put Dave back on. He can tell you whatever.
Alright guys, I am going to end the vlog now over here. Sarah's been vlogging all day today, so tomorrow you'll get a proper vlog. As we said, it's just been a long day yesterday and today, especially this morning, so we just wanted to get everything sorted out over here so we're not fretting anymore, so we're not worrying about everything anymore, and hopefully we've done that. Yeah, we're nearly at the end now. So, on that bombshell, do not forget to smash the like button, subscribe if you're not already, make sure you click the notification bell if there's nothing, make sure you leave us a comment if you can, and we will see you guys tomorrow because we do this every single day.